Good morning, early birds. It is 4 a.m. Eastern Time. Well, a little past 4 a.m., but we are here again. It's Monday morning. It's 10 o'clock in Amsterdam. How are you all doing? Did you have a great weekend? Did you trade all right on Friday? I wasn't there, as you know, but saw some things passing by. We did a great thing on Thursday, of course, with the sockets, and saw some tweets there that people did trade that one. So that was this buy the news story that we sell the rumor buy the news story that we traded a few days ago. So another earnings week, big earnings week this week with what is it? 3M, AMD, McDonald's, Pfizer, just to name a few. Tesla, of course, after the close today. Ford, why not? Facebook, Qualcomm, Amazon. Well, what did I miss? Twilio, ExxonMobil, Caterpillar. It's a big week. And why you wanna be in a big week? Well, if there are a lot of earnings, then there is a lot of volatility going on. We know that, of course. And if you want to see what I'm doing today, then follow me on Twitter today, because I will tweet out what I'm doing or what I did do during the day. Should we go back to what happened on Thursday? So Friday was a nice day. Thursday, I said fly again. Didn't see him all weekend, and now he or she is back. On Friday, really. He's lucky that I'm not a real bird, because otherwise, okay, it's it's Friday again, and on Thursday I threw my water bottle, this one, with the top off over my keyboard, and my mouse was always a bad. It was always bad with my mouse, you know that. But, so I now look at this one. Can you see that? It's my game mouse. Do you game? No, not anymore. But it was there, and I thought, well, let's try the game mouse. I'm fast now because it's a high performance mouse. If there's such a thing. So these are earnings that we see this week. Boeing also. See Boeing there. So this was sockets. I saw one tweet, someone who bought this one. We said, okay, it might just go. This is bad print or something. I don't know what's going on here, but this is what happens with socket, and then after a while, it gave it all back. Also, I think. Let me have a look. What happened there? Pre-market is not loading right now. Let's start this one up again. So this was socket, and I think that's Sue or Susan, I'm not sure, had it. Good morning, Vivian. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, it is a nice mouse. It changes color all the time, so it's a thing. I have a lot of trouble with my mouse, but it was my throwing water over my desk, over my keyboard, and some on the mouse too. Definitely was a sign from above that I should really get a new one. Susan, you got that one, didn't you? You have a different Twitter handle than you have here, so I was not sure if it was you, but thanks for the nice tweet. And of course, you are the early bird of the week because setting your alarm clock and drinking your coffee, listening to this, and then listening to this on your stationary bike, that's just great. So, what did Soccer give it all back? I think did it? Yeah. Whew, that was a bumpy ride for everybody who. Look at this. Great for day trading, but you really had to take precautions and hope that you did not stay in this one. If you did, then you're still more or less okay, but you did exactly what we predicted it to do, but then 10 times the amount that we predicted. So we said this is the target 666, so just above 62 is so long, and it got above 62 big time. The target was 40 cents, but this is just insanity, of course. They could not predict something like that. Okay, guys and girls, let's do this. Let's do this watch list. Let's start this week, and let's start this week positively. And I hope that you did sleep well. And if you are living in Europe, then you still can put in that code. I'm really having a. So if I go to the other screen, then my mouse is not really used to have my two screens set up here. 3 screens, as a matter of fact, but that's all you need. So what you see sometimes in on Twitter or on Instagram that people have these big screens going on, and they have 6 screens or 8 screens or 10 screens in a row, and I just think, okay, that's just showing off, which is good. And if you want 6 screens, then it's good. I was that person also once, but back to 3 screens now. That's more than enough. Really, more than enough. So a lot of red now on our watch list. We have a watch list going on here. And I hope that you can see it. So it's AMKR, Cake, BEKE, Snap, Pfizer, AMD, Ford, MCRB, AZN, GILD, and TEVA. Why not TEVA? So if you're living in Europe and you want to get that mattress that I have, which you can adjust to your weight, and fill in this code and you'll get 10% off. I told you that it's a business partner of mine, full disclosure, and completely reliable. Okay, let's go to the daily to the watch list. MCR technology. So interesting about this is, of course, that it just went up from April 2020 to now, from this, what is it, $5 mark all the way to 23. This is it madness? No, it's not madness. It's just nicely moving up, and then here getting very weird in this area here, and now it fell down all the way to 17-ish, and now just trying to be a normal stock again. And if I say a normal stock, then this kind of trading is something that you want to see. So it goes up for quite a lot of days, then pulls back a little bit, goes up again, pulls back a little bit, up. But there's a lot of trouble here around this 24 area. And now you're wondering, of course, will this be thing that has to break. This high here is 23.15. This high here is 23.11. This high here is 23.10. Do I need to say more? So it tries to here, and what we want to see is, of course, this is what we want to see. Stock can move 90 cents a day for a $20 stock. That's good enough for me. So this is what you want to see, something like this, the break above 23.15. Can it dip and then go back up? Well, might, but I'd rather buy this one in strength here. But if you want to, and you might just want to see this level here, let's say 22.68-ish. This makes more sense. 22.60. This could be support. So if it falls down here, then you play the reverse along. So it comes down to 22.60 and play to the upside again. But I'd rather want to see this break above 23.15 on MCRB. MCRB. Sorry, it's Monday morning. How are we doing in the likes? So you are all great in the chat and putting all these great stocks. If you're not watching this live, but later, and I know a lot of people do, then please be sure that you hit that like. It really is something that makes the difference for Benzinga, and that's important. Good morning, Anthony. IMV. Good morning, Jambalaya. Good morning, DM from Bangkok. Good morning, Ramon. Is Wish going again? EMV again. What's going on with EMV? Chat says EMV. Okay, let's check it out. Oh yeah, tries to get up. Oh, does it? No. Small stock, big move on Friday. Wow. Well, there's only one thing that you want to see, of course, in a big stock like this, that you buy this in strength above the $3 mark. This might be a level, this 50-ish, but you don't want to see this one fall back all the way to this point. So you really want to buy this in strength. And that's a post-market break that you want to see. Might want to play the pre-market break also here, but it's giving a lot back now, so be careful. These smaller ones don't bounce as good as the bigger ones. Thank you, DM. What's going on with Wish? I don't know, Mom. Days. Good. Come back once more. Wish. Well, wish me luck. We looked at this 1022 here because we thought maybe this might be something that so fell down, tried to get up again here to this 1022 level, and then we said, okay, if it breaks, then this might just be something that we want to play. But now, yeah, be careful, because this is the only thing that you really, this 884-ish level is the level that if this breaks, then play to the short side if you want to. for Wish. Good morning, Douglas. Okay, Vivian, good for you. If you bought them, be careful. Let's look at our watch list. So we have we did MCR, and now we are into cake, the cheesecake factory. I'm not really into cheesecake, but they also have earnings this week. Let's just, when is it again? Tuesday after the close, so tomorrow after the close. So we're going to watch this one into, so this is this another buy the news event again, because it's falling down and then had this great day here. Now it might just sit here during it's a difficult one for cake. Tries to get up here again to this point here, but if it does, then it gets smacked down. So 55 level is really something. Let's just look at this 52.38 level for now, and gets above that, and you might just want to play this one to the upside. Then there was room to 54-ish. Look at this. This high is 53.97. This high is 53.97. This high is 54.20. So, and this blue line is the 50 moving average. So you want to see it on to the upside, and this is your target then, 53.28. If it falls during opening, then you really want to see this 51.22 to be support. Otherwise, you might be just in trouble to the long sides. So for cake, the levels are 51.22, 52.38, 53.95. What's going on with Baba? Oh, you're hoping for earnings. Okay, Ramon, you're a different trader than I am, but I never do anything before earnings other than predicting, not predicting, looking at my levels in order to see if something will go on with these. This is Baba. This really does not make, we drew this line here, did not hold that line. So let's erase these and have a fresh look at Baba. You really can have some trouble if you're in real trouble if it breaks this level here. This just might be a bad print here. I'm not sure, but to the short side, this is interesting. It's hundreds 50, it's hundreds 200. Ba, 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 ba. Well, you're really looking at a falling knife here. So for Baba, I want to short this on price action. Make it a little bit bigger. Oh. Cannot really draw any levels here. So you really need the price action. So if price discovery before into the opening, just see what the stock will do 5 minutes into the opening, and then you can short it on price action. I would do that if you're playing this one to the short side, and otherwise, well, this is really a mess level wise, so I cannot put any levels in this one. So this is what I would do on Baba. We have another falling knife here, BEKE. Well, it's KE Holdings. The ticker is BEKE. And we looked at this one a few times here on the moves like we had here. So dropping down and getting back up, dropping down, getting back up, dropping down, getting back up, but in a smaller range. And here, dropping down, getting back up around this same area. And once it stopped doing that here, then here's your free fall. It opened here at 31.7 T. So it's now under that level, and this is also a visit a note to myself. Short key, BEKE. You place snap here in string area. This is I don't know if it's an English string area. Well, Snap. I think Snap has earnings too this week. That do pam pam boom pam 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 pam. Or has it? Oh my. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. No earnings on Snap. Snapchat. Maybe I have to check that, or maybe someone. Didi is free falling. Yeah, Didi is always free. Not always, but Didi is free falling. So Snap is all the way up here, and if you see those two highs here, so this one and this one, and you see this low here, then you know that you don't want to see this one getting under this close or this low here from Friday. So it gapped up, big gap up. So probably there were earnings on Friday, weren't there? And what you don't want is that it closes this gap to the south side. So buy this in strength, I would recommend. And if it falls down, which it might, and it looks like it does right now. Pre-market open, pre-market close are this almost the same. That's always some kind of level for me. So I'm gonna put it on 78 here. Falls down all the way to 74 maybe, and you want to see this one holding, because otherwise it's free fall and trying to close to get to the south side, but you don't want that. What you really want is buy this in strength. I would want that. So above 78. Then there's a target here, 79.25, and maybe you want to buy this, see what's going on here, and buy this also in strength. So Snap, Pfizer. But Pfizer is going places now, isn't it? Pfizer is going places. Look at this. 41.86. That's the high here, 40.85. So I want to play the break here. This is what I want to see on Pfizer. You can do exactly the same if it does not get that break to the south side, I think. You see this going on here, so this 41.68, 41.71, 41.67. So 41.72, also some kind of level here to play this one to the long side, and then but really want to see a break here in Pfizer to the upsides. AMD. Just gonna finish this watch list, guys and girls, and then we're gonna look at some tickers from chat. So hold your horses. I never get destroyed because I'm a day trader. So AMD might just be a classic story. So this is definitely has earnings this week, and it has earnings on Tuesday after the close. So this is what's going on now, and this is looks like a classic buy the rumor. You're right on this 200 by the rumor, and then getting support from the 50, breaking through those two levels here. And I'm trying to get up to this 92.50-ish level. Is this 92.37? And what I think, will there be more rumors today? And then if this is it, if this is, so earnings are tomorrow, so this is likely to happen, that it just stays here, and then people are waiting for the rumors, and then two things happen. It breaks this 92 or it falls down. It's buy the rumor, sell the news. So if it stays here around this level here, then what you want to see on AMD is something like this. And you want to see this falling down to the short side, and then you can short it in this level. But what also can happen today is that people still are into the rumor, and then something like this might happen. So not this, but this breaks this 92.33-ish level, and then another move up, and then tomorrow after close just hovers here or falls down. So on whatever's going on, this 92.33 level, let me be sure, 37, okay. This is something that you really want to watch for AMD. I'm gonna look at it for you, Paul. Let's do the watch list. This is Ford. This is what we wanted on Ford. So got up, tried to get there twice, and then I just fell down. So this 4073 level was big for a long time, and well, also earnings this week tries to get up here, and now it's just having trouble to pass this line again, which was support for some time. Really difficult chart here. When are the earnings coming in here? For Wednesday after the close. So if they are presuming, thinking that the earnings are bad, then something like this might happen on Ford today and tomorrow. And then this one is the level that you want to see at least. Otherwise, it's falling down all the way to 1132, and I cannot imagine that because I think Ford is doing quite well. But story-wise, it's maybe not. I don't know what's going on there. So something like this might happen on Monday, Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, this is what you want to see. And if it doesn't do that, then I only want to buy this one into strength. So everything above 14, and then this 1425 is really something here. So watch that. 14 is my level. So this might just be what's going on the next 2-3 days. If it doesn't do that and it breaks this level, then you want to play this to the upside. So like this. MCRB, what's going on here? So I told you earlier, stock always wants to close a gap. I don't know why that is. It is just what it is. So big move to the upside and stays here for a while. And for a while, I mean almost more than a year or so. And then this happens. Healthcare stock, and this happens to healthcare stocks if a drug does not get approved or something is going on with medicines, biotech here. So I don't know why this is on my watch list, because the cap did not. It's now just hanging around. It's just hanging here. So I thought, well, give myself some kind of a challenge. I think that's what I did. Oh, yeah, I see. This is what I saw, probably. Sometimes the stock is on my watch list and I have to look twice why it's on there. So this is something that I might just be interesting for this stock. 660 is, this is 660, 675. So it's a purple one. It's not an exact level, but it's an area of support, maybe. And then you might just want to play this to the upside, but be very careful on MCRB. AstraZeneca. This is what we wanted to see earlier in a week, last week. It did not happen like we wanted it to happen, and now it's just having a lot of troubles maintaining these levels here. So this 50 level is really something that you want to watch. So all the way up, now coming down. So this is the perfect moment. Also, if you're a swing trader, to buy something like this, if you have the confidence to that it will stay above that blue line, which is the 50 moving average. This one also moves on news, of course. A lot of difficult stocks this Monday morning, but well, why not? Why not have a challenge? Falling down to this level 57.39-ish, which is also a Lila level, but so it's an area of support here. Into the opening, falls down to this level or during the day, and then if it snatches this, then you might just want to trade it to the upside, and you always also have your stop loss set here, or maybe this will be your level around 57.16. So for AstraZeneca, 57.16, 57.39, 58.74. Gilead. Nothing happening now. I know now I have MCRB on my list. Just came to me. It's a Kathy stock. She bought this, so that just might be something that you. Let's just go back here. Sometimes I have brainwave and prepare. Sometimes I sunbathe. So this is a Kathy stock. So she says, well, and if you want to buy this and you really need some strength here. You really need some strength here, but can be a big gainer if good news comes out. If bad news comes out and it falls back under this line, and it just might fall all the way back to $2 level. So that's because that's why we looked at MCRB. Gilead slowly moving up, and now just not getting above this 70 area. We looked at this one more than once. Anything above 70 is a long for me. And that's how I want to buy it. So if it dips down and falls under this 50, then there's something going on here at this 67.75 level. So the levels for Gilead are 67.71. So 68.40, 70. The last one, TEVA. We did look at TEVA for quite a while. This is not something that you want to see in a stock if something like this happens. So, whoa, a lot of trouble here. It has earnings, so this just might be another sell the rumor, buy the news story here. If earnings are better than expected, and that's why this one is just for fun on the watch list again. Maybe it just is another sell the rumor, buy the news stock. But in order to be one, you really need some strength here. By the news. TEVA. Earnings on Wednesday before the close. So for today and for tomorrow, you want to see strength in this one. This really needs to be the... Well, today it just might hover here for a while, and then after that, and you really want to see if this is a bounce like this, falls down and then bounces back, and like this falls down here and then just stays here for a while and then just goes to level one more time and then just gets this news. So this is something that you might want to look at on Monday and Tuesday. I think something like this will happen the coming days here. And then this move to the upside is the move that you want to see, and that's the buy the news story here. So something like this. Okay, Paul and Ramon. Neo. You're holding Neo. It's under the levels that we gave you a while back, and now, well, where did you buy it? Here or something? I certainly would never hold Neo because it's just China stock, and it's just not. It's not like Baba or the other Chinese stock. If something happens in China, government says, okay, we're gonna back out of Neo, then just might fall here. From a technical standpoint, well, you're under your 200 SME here. You're under your 50 moving average, under your 9 and under your 20, and they are all lining up here to the upside. So if it does not break those levels like it did here, then you are really in trouble. Minus 3 points almost here. After this here. Only thing that might save you here is now is this low here. This is 40.48. So it's now trading around, what is it? 41.29. Well, if you sell it here, then you're just selling it in panic, so you make a big loss already. And normally I would say cut your losses while you can. And that's what I do as a day trader. But well, if you're in this one, then you need a strategy. Where do I get out? And I don't know how much pain you can suffer for on this one. But if it gets under this 40.48, then then you are in real trouble. And if you bought it here, then you're already in trouble, and then you might just want to sell it. But if you bought it somewhere like here or something, then I don't know what your portfolio looks like or your risk ratios and such things, but 40.48 would be my ultimate selling point. Is Sam a sell? I don't know. Pins. Well, yeah. I would not buy it here, at least. That's what I'm thinking. But well, it will close the gap finally, but it may take you a year. So depending on how your portfolio looks like, you are in big trouble if you bought it here. Was this on an offering or something? I think it is. Big gap. Phew. Boston beer. You are not happy. Didn't going again. Did that on earlier occasions. Like here on this one. Nice. If you want to buy these small ones, then do this on a pre-market breakout. At least I would do that. So that's now 250. But it might just change during market, before markets open. So it's already up $1, almost $1 now. Did not break this 254 level, so that's the level that you want to watch right now. But tries to get there. $169,000 shares traded. This is a new high on the 5 minutes. It's overextended, but it's not a. It came back here to this 9 EMA level here. Also a little bit overextended here on the 1 minute. So this is 9 EMA here. This one, and it's now trading at 22.80, and you want to buy the dip here if you're scalping something like this. Up on the 5 minute and now making a new high. On the 1 minute, buy it here at 232. Oh, you can make more money here, because if you buy it here and you have a 10-cent lead. Nice tint. Is coin in play again? Well, gapping up, that's for sure. So this was post-market close, and this is the pre-market open. That's 13 points already. So this is a big gap up for coin. this is something to watch here. Is 233.62, but can hold on to this high here, then it also might be interesting. And this high is 23.70, 237.15. Sorry. Well, it picks up some momentum, and then you might just want to see what this one will do. But be careful that there's not. If what ideally I want to see this one fall down to this level around here. It's 233.62. Which is also the 9 EMA on 15 minutes. This is some. I only want to buy this as a reversal long, so it falls here in this area 23.62, which is a purple area. It's not an exact level, and then play it back to the upside again. And if you want to play the breakout, then 240.89 is something that you want to. 241 exactly is something that you want to consider. Well, Pescare, I don't know because I'm day trading. So I don't know what your strategy is. I don't know what your game plan is. I don't know what your portfolio looks like, how your account looks like. So I cannot never tell you if you should hold something for 3 days, 4 days, 3 years, or 10 years, because that's just a little bit low on information for me. But you're trading against the trend here. So it fell down here and it's now just sitting here. So this is what we call consolidation station. I mentioned it. Hey, finally. So this is just a two-way street here. It falls down like this. And it just sits here for a while in this range here. Hey, come on, Game Mars. So if it just sits here for a while, then there's no way of telling which way it would go, so I cannot advise you on that. SPRT. Why not? Nice call, Grandmaster. Or Grandmaster. Grandmaster. I thought I saw Grandmaster. I have my glasses going on, but I cannot read everything that well. I should just. Up. So this is post-market close, pre-markets open. Not with volume or anything like that. So yeah, nice call. What will this one do? I'm not. This is support.com software application. We looked at this one before. And this is what it can do. So be aware if you play this on the long side. Be sure that you have your stop loss in order. Don't hope for it to go up. I would consider this high here. Some kind of support if it falls down and then play it back to the upside. It's just big enough for that. Oh, there I see it's a real low floater. So be careful, be very careful. Low floater means it's very volatile. There's nothing going on right now, but as you can see here, it just falls down. This is the 1 minute chart, and it's hard to see because I can't make this bigger than it is. So, but if I put it on a 15 minute here, then it fell down here 15 minutes to 560 to 491. So got pumped up here all the way to this point here, and then selling goes on. And if you're caught in this here, then you really have to be to have your stop loss in order. So you pumped up again, and then selling going on. Be absolutely very careful if you play this. Play this in strength. So this might be something that you want to be in here at 644, each 649, 644, this area. And then have a stop loss right. If you're going in, immediately put your stop loss in. I don't know on which platforms you trade, but that's possible in a lot of them. LSTR. Eddie is flipping. Eddie is flipping. Well, I can see why, Eddie. You're flipping money. Big gap up here, and you want to see this continue, of course. And this is the first full support that you have here. So above this 475, you're making money, and this 570, this blue line here is 577. That's your support. It is a gap up, so you don't want to see this one falling under 577. Yeah, Grant, low float and volume was high, so that's made it very volatile. So AMC, why not? Why not AMC? This is what we wanted to see on AMC. Never gave us that here, and well, you can trade it if you're careful, because everybody knows what's going on with AMC. If it's just had a good day here on, what was it, Tuesday, I think. Gave it all back. This is a pattern, so got pumped and then sold, pumped, sold, pumped, sold. So you want to see the next pump, and then you want to be in this one. So everything above this level here might just do it for you, but on AMC you never know. So you can play this, but put in a stop loss right away. If you're in this one, put in a stop loss. And if you want to know how you do that and how I trade, then you might want to see what's going on at 7:30, because then we're gonna do this show with a little bit more technicals and a little bit more explanation, even more than we do now. So that's on at 7:30, and it's on my other channel. It's now a weekly channel, because just a little too much to do 2 live shows on a day. Good morning, Sunil. You're just snatching the last bits of the show. Where are we? Oh yeah, if you want to follow me, you can also find the handle under my under this. You can see the Twitter handle under. I'm sorry, Twitter handle under this video. If you follow that, then you know that. Oh, you can see what I'm doing today. If I'm doing anything, and that's trading wise, of course. And Amsterdam, flipping Eddie. So that's something that you might want to look at. The Twitter handle, I mean, and then there is this next show at 7:30. That's 1:30 Amsterdam time. If you're going to trade safely. If you like the show, like it, subscribe, share it with your friends. If you don't like it, then please like it as well, because it is all about Benzinga. It's all about the likes. I am out tomorrow on a business, so tomorrow there's no early bird show. It will happen more often now during the summer, so I'm doing some other stuff also. So tomorrow no early bird show, but this afternoon Amsterdam time, that's 7:30 Eastern time, I have another show. Follow me on Twitter and you will see where that's at. Thanks for watching, everybody. Trade safely, and we will see each other again on Wednesday morning. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.